Oh, he had to be recorded. That's what it was. All right.
There it is.
Boink. Let's get into this game. Game 2. Now, again, if Woody loses this, then Woody
is out.
The number 1 seed. All the top 4
And he did make
seeds.
the top 4.
That's true. That would be his first time losing in the round of 8 if that ever happened.
Do we believe that this is a possibility in this world?
I want to see. Now, is this the... Zed's on the bottom.
Okay, so Woody is still... He's not running his Expo. I almost want him to win because
No,
I
I
want to
think
see the Expo again.
did the Expo deck have it? I'm not sure.
I don't think the
Why
Expo
would you...
deck had the Tombstone.
Interesting play that he decided to minor a Tombstone.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he's afraid of there.
Maybe he just wants to make sure his Mortar is going to target onto the tower. Rather than the Tombstone.
Ah, that's exactly what it is. He's a Mortar deck. Oh! So he goes Mortar. Other guy goes Balloon.
That didn't get anywhere.
And he between Ice Wizards and Zap, holds off, and here comes the Giant walking
Mortar is
helplessly
tagged onto
into
the
it.
tower.
Wow! I'm so like freaked out that I hadn't even I gotta set the things up. Mortar, red Mortar.
The Mortar tagged onto the tower already, and Woody is getting...
And that is how you bait somebody.
Yep. Why did he put the biter on the Tombstone? That was why.
Gotcha. Now what's interesting though, by the way, is that Tombstone is a great anti-mortar card, and I wonder, you know what? Do you think that's why so many people were playing Tombstone? Is because Woody was in the tournament, and people were playing Tombstone over things like Cannon to hold it off? But
sneaky.
I love the Giant Balloon deck. I'm really excited to see how this deck does. It's interesting because it's almost scarier. It's like one of the few things scarier than an Expo or a Mortar.
I do like how Woody is making use of the miner in more ways than just on the tower. Because we were talking about that in the 9th Super Magic Cup. We wanted to start seeing players recognizing that putting the miner on the tower is a pretty okay move, but putting it on something else is way more optimal.
Wow, look at this crazy middle
Lots
placement.
of structures. That
What is
balloon
going on
not
here?
going to get anywhere.
That Mortar's it will target the left tower. But that balloon ain't going anywhere. That balloon's not killing anything. I like the skeletons though blocking. It's just like trash
what does
mobs.
the Mortar lock onto?
Oh, here comes the miner.
It's not locking the Mortar. Oh.
Once again, I see why, because of the. That's why he's got to use that.
Yeah.
The princess knocked their
Yeah.
shields off, and the Mortar blew them up.
Yep.
So once again, we kind of go back to that thing that the first Mortar is always the best one. The first one is always the one where you can get good setups. What happens once a player knows you're playing Mortar and just holds their stuff back on defense?
Yeah, okay, the Inferno Tower in front. But this is it's interesting that he plays the balloon into it. No Ice Wizard this time to slow it down, but the Zap doesn't.
I mean, I think he's just out of it. Because what do I do? His answers are limited to things like guards, cannon, tombstone. The cycling of the tombstone to keep the Mortar from locking on is genius, right? Like, that's one of the
really
biggest advantages of that card. Oh, now will it lock on for one shot? It does.
Yep,
there
it
you
does.
go.
And
But
the
at what
P.E.K.K.A.
cost? He just played Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Ice Wizard on the side. Who's going to stop this giant balloon? We have 7 seconds left, and I don't think... Oh, he does. He pulls one back, but is it enough to stop the balloon? He doesn't pull both.
There's nothing damaging the balloon right now. That's going to be at least 3 shots.
It could be a third shot and take the
arrows.
Oh! No! 7!
What is
And the arrows.
Woody's out.
Madsen bumps out the #1 seed Woody 2-0 in the round of 8. Wow, the top names are falling. And we didn't even get to see an Expo deck.
The thing is, Mats was not in Woody's group.